Oh, David Suzuki's lab used to be just about where that girl's sitting. Scarf, looking west, and Professor's shacks gone, and the astronomy dome gone, and there's the barn over there peeking through in the green, the old barn restaurant. That would be forestry. This would be B lot. Not anymore. No, that is the new barn community center. And this is a commemorative oval. And I'm going to go downhill here, try not to crash. And I will head over to the new bike path that goes through to Thunderbird. This would have been B lots. And I'm not going to hit this little girl here. And there is a swale to handle the stormwater runoff. These are some family, some students, some staff housing. This would all be B lot. And you can see the Thunderbird roof cables. And there's some more. Okay, they kept this forest, and they're going to keep this little bit of forest here. Some family gardens. This would have been B lot. There's B lot over there for the stadium parking. Dad will remember this entrance from refereeing football, and the referees not being able to walk all the way into the stadium from too far away. And UBC's practice field. And we'll go into the stadium here. It is a new turf. All other field. So I'm guessing the UBC stadium is staying here for a while, because I've put in the artificial turf. Here's another view. Stadium, field hockey, field hockey. You can see the artificial turf for the soccer UBC over there, where those blue clad players are, looking into Wolfson Field. Oh, notice that the stands are gone. Oh, and the rugby got a little bit of a paint job. Football's getting lots of money though. And the new hockey arena, and whatever's going to happen over there, they took out the acres of parking lot and they've reseeded the Wolfson East fields. Not usable this year, of course. This is a north-south corridor between the fields for people to get down to the Westbrook Village, or whatever, South Camp. In fact, this was probably just all forest. Oh, this was all forest back in the 40s. And some of this was forest when I went here. The illustrious baseball, oh, I guess softball to the women. Oh, maybe, no. The track and field track. Rashpal Dillon Track and Field Oval. And we're coming down to 16th Avenue. Oh, and this is going to be the new high school over here. It used to be the Research Canada, or whatever, or still is. And it's going to be converted. Well, I don't think it's going to be a lot of conversion necessary. They are going to use the fields here, apparently, and they are going to put on a gymnasium, auditorium. And so now you see the north edge of the Westbrook Village, which I'm going to go through when I cross the street here, at the huge roundabout. Although, Dad, you've seen this probably. It's kind of like one on the outskirts of Train Park. So, 16th Avenue going that way east, Hampton Place, and 16th Avenue going west. Heading into Westbrook Village. Stormwater management handled well in this area over there, coming out of Pacific Spirit Park, going all the way down through behind. I'll take you over at this next street to see the stormwater above ground, concrete waterfall rapids sort of thing. People shouldn't travel so fast through here, including people on bikes. Whoa. So stormwater management creeks from around this area. This one's underground, collecting from around here, and then it will come out here. Market housing. Bing, bing. Can't reach my bell, it's on the other side. Now, there's more stream action heading down that way, but there's definitely the main creek that we used to walk on, the walk and talk in the forest and the stories along the trail, actually comes down here, and it's great. It's, well, here, there. So now the creek isn't covered over. Here's some homes here, and then it goes underground here, and it comes above ground over there, and there'll be more housing over here. There's always going to be a 20-meter buffer between homes and Pacific Spirit Park. Well, who knows if they're all, maybe Pacific Spirit Park will be gobbled up in housing in 50 years. I hope not. And yes, there used to be a kind of a marshy area here that would be a duck lake in this general area. So in this case, still waters don't run so deep, but then these go down into a holding pond in these trees back here. There's a big holding pond where the storm water settles out and then comes up into a 3-foot pipe and overflows, and then gets broken up into some rocky kind of creek which they're still developing. This is all being prepped for eventually for housing. And then I'll show you Pacific Spirit Park border, which is never supposed to be crossed into Pacific Spirit Park, which is right of us here. And it is all landscaped all the way along. And then eventually this water goes into Booming Ground Creek. I'm not sure. I guess they're developing that pond area, whatever. There you go. That would be the entrance to the Pacific Spirit Park trailers. There's going to be a new education center built in there starting next year. A joint Metro Vancouver School Board Ubc study facility similar to the one that's at Lynn Valley, and native architectural style. And I'm covered in mud now. Pooh, when I ride on the road. Anyway, so this would be leaving the UEL at 16th and Blanca, 16th and Camosun, east and south on Camosun, Queen Elizabeth School. So this would be the 3 blocks down to Camosun Bog, and used to bring Alec up to that playground when we came to the bog. And Lawrence, and Lawrence lives in the brown house down here, who both of them were the ones 12 years ago, maybe 13, who got involved or started the Restoration Society in Pacific Spirit Park for the bog. Lawrence's family have been there forever. They are renovating just this last segment. Don't throw your grass clippings and holly crap into this area. October 5th, this will be reopened with a ceremony with interpretive signs. Really cool, 3-part interpretive signs. Part of it is impersonation information. By the way, the Scouts helped with the aid of hydraulic splitters make this caribou fence, split rail fence, and this is the south entrance to the bog. And the trees were trees that were taken out by BC Transmission Corporation. And we are going to be detoured. You're going to recognize some of this from when Alec was here in his little video. But new walkways. All of this is made from blowdowns. These lumber was all milled from trees in the park, pretty much. Yellow cedar, red cedar, hemlock. 10 big, huge hemlock. Big opening.